Hello, hello, welcome. Yeah, that's a great start. Okay, Kiba, I'm gonna have to ask you to give me some room. Okay, yeah, Mr. Keeps and Nemo. I'm gonna have to ask you to not scratch the chair. Okay, okay. Jesus, everyone! Welcome to another very belated stream by Atari, Grand Shaman of Atlantis. How's everyone doing? I am currently dealing with the cats, but I can stream nonetheless. It's just a regular chatting stream, just catching up. Now if only I could. Okay, Kiba is off the chair. Hello, everyone. Hello, Bingus McLoving Dingus, also known as Leonardo Idiocracy. Hello, PPA. Hello, New Around. Hello, Smoker. Hello, Tulu. Hello, Elmer. And hello, everyone who may or may not be watching. Hello, Maiden. Atari 600 is back. Yeah, I'm not the 2600. I don't even know where they got the 2600 from, now that I think about it. Kiba, please, no. Okay. Hello, Nemo. Hello. What do you want? What do you want? Man, if I was rich, I would probably commission some semi-realistic portraits of my cats, just so that when they show up, I can put up a picture of them on screen. Yeah, no. Now I opened the balcony. I opened the balcony door, and now they're both like sniffing the air. Hope they don't get high. Oh man, guys. Okay, first of all, it is so good to be back. So good to know where I am, at least for a while. Like, I think that I should better explain a little bit of what happened during this last month. Was it? Throat dry. Okay, so long story short, I had to move. Good afternoon, Andre. And hello, Albert. Okay, my throat is a little bit dry. I don't know what's causing it. Wait a second. If you don't like gurgling noises, this is your cue to cover your ears. Okay. I know this is not proper streamer etiquette, but screw it. Okay. So yeah. Did you get the Rise art book yet? No. Oh man. Leonardo, Bingus McLoving Dingus. I haven't. Oh, I got a super chat. I got a super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Girth X Demon, with the Piplup, profile picture. Thank you so much. It's just $2, but man, dude, like I'm just gonna say, like it always, like, you guys have no idea how much it helps. Yeah, cool Donald Duck impression. Very on brand. I mean, when I found out that Donald Duck was a sailor because he's a duck and not the other way around, like, now you used a cartoon sound effect of someone gargling. I mean, I could have, but I didn't. That was the real deal. I can do it again. I can do it. I can do it again. Like make a whole stream just dedicated to gargling noises. That sounds like a terrible idea. Don't do it. If you're a streamer and you're watching this, yeah, don't do it. That makes too much sense. Yeah, no, that's the whole reason why he's a sailor. He, like, they decided, they went like, oh yeah, we're gonna make a character. We're gonna make a character and he's a duck. Okay, so what do we know about ducks? Well, they live on the water. They live on the water and they float, so he's gonna be a sailor. Yeah. Okay, but trying to explain a little bit where I've been, these last these last few weeks. Della's a pilot because ducks fly. No, I think that Della is a pilot because Donald is a sailor. So they needed someone with a similar job, but not the same. And yeah, they probably also thought about that. Yeah, ducks fly, so Della could be a pilot. Like, I'm pretty sure they thought of both things. Pretty sure they thought of both things when they conceptualized Della for the 2017 DuckTales reboot. It just fits. It just fits way too well. But yeah, okay. So I couldn't go back to the same house that I had in the seaside town, so I moved to my cousin's. Look, you sure you want a Zatsu first? I mean, today is just a Zatsu. Today we're just Zatsuing. Pulled a lever croc. Not that lever. Oh man. Oh, right. No, today, yeah, related to that new round, today I'm not gonna have issues with that because I am home. I am in my hometown, and in my mom's house. I mean, I say my mom's house, but it's also my house. Yeah, you know, like, I'm back at the hometown. So, yeah, I am working with my usual equipment. Yeah. Oh yeah, but they weren't there. They weren't there. They were there on the first day to, like, get me acquainted with the house and stuff, you know, my cousins. But no. Oh wait, I forgot to turn on the I forgot to turn on the flame. There you go. Forgot to turn on the flame. Oh yeah. But yeah, so they let me live in their house while I was looking for a more permanent place to stay, like free of charge. They didn't ask for like any monetary compensation or anything like that. But the idea was that I would stay there until I found a different place, like a place to actually stay. And I found one, which was the quote-unquote haunted house. And a long story short, the internet didn't work. The windows didn't close all the way. The house was just a disaster. And there was someone living there that did not want me there. I learned that on a day that I arrived home, and I was kind of frustrated because the internet wasn't working. The internet still wasn't working. I was still having to use mobile data. And of course, and this was already after I knew that I couldn't stream. This was after the last attempt at a stream that I did. And I got there and I was frustrated, and I was talking to my mom on the phone, and I got a bit angry, and she got out of her room, and it was a girl. It was a girl. Like I can say that. She was the daughter of the landlord, and she started yelling at me, calling me names, calling me like crazy and disrespectful, but way disproportionate to what actually happened, and that was basically it. Yeah, and that was basically it. I just grabbed a few things and I got out of there, and I moved back to my cousin's place. My landlord tried to tell me, "Oh, I'll talk to her, blah blah blah." But I told him, "Look, if she bothers me one more time, I'm out. If she bothers me like one more time for as little of a problem as possible, I am out." Did she have a sailor mouth at that moment? I don't remember if she actually swore, but she didn't have to. And I was already following your advice, Smoker. Like, I was already looking for other places even before this happened. Because I was like, okay, no, nothing's working. I have to get out of here. I had to get out of here. Oh my god, the kitchen was a mess. And because I am, a well-educated little boy, I didn't touch anything, like in the kitchen, to put stuff away or to clean or anything like that. I'm like, okay, this is not mine. It's none of my business, so I'm not gonna touch it. That's usually how I operate when I'm not in my own house or in my own turf, because I think that's just good education. Like, that's just good manners. So there was another day where I went back to get some more of my stuff to take to my cousin's house, because I only took like one change of clothes, my computer, and like a couple of other things. I came face to face with her again while I was trying to talk to her sister. Her sister, who, by the way, is also fed up with her. She accused me of lying to her dad about what happened. She accused me of lying to her dad, and then she And then she actively prevented me from petting the dogs. Like, from petting the dogs, because there were two dogs. There were two dogs at the house. I don't think that I mentioned them, but they were like big. One of them was a Labrador. The other one was kind of like a mixed breed kind of deal. But yeah, they were both big dogs, and well, whenever I got home, they greeted me. I could tell that they liked me. I played with them every once in a while. Yeah, when I went back to get my things, other than accusing me of lying to her dad, when I tried to be as truthful as possible, because like I could have lied. I could have been a bad citizen, and I could have lied to make myself look better. But no, I was honest with the landlord. I told him exactly what happened. I told him that I did yell, that I was frustrated, and that I that I was kind of forcing the windows, which made noise because I couldn't close them. I told him exactly what happened. So her accusing me of lying when, like, yeah, and shielding the dogs from me, like she actively pushed the dogs away from me when I got when I was getting out. Like I tried to give him, like, you know, a pet, as I usually did when I got out, and she shielded them from me. And well, if I had already issued an ultimatum to the landlord, that was it. I told him, yeah, I am not coming back. I am not coming back because the ultimatum, like, it's in effect. It's in effect. Like, oh man. Cease this nonsense. Do not interrupt dog petting. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Bingus. I could understand. Like, okay. Reminder that I do not live in the U.S. I do not live in the U.S. To break a little bit of the immersion here, usually I say that I live in either Atlantis, Atlantugal, or Portugal, like in varying degrees of like lore accurate, semi-lore accurate, and real life accurate. So yeah, So yeah, that is not exactly relevant because most people that you would deal with in these situations would be white. Like it would not be like a question. It would not be like it would not be a normal question to ask. because that would be like okay, yeah, white defaultism, but like hey, Portugal is a majority white country, majority European, Mediterranean, the, like, you know, genetics, whatever. Portugal, European, most people are white. Yes, exactly. Like there's a lot of people with mixed ancestry, which, by the way, I do think that it's the case with this girl and her sister, the nice sister, because here we can say, yeah, like there's a nice sister and the bad sister, yeah, and I do think that they're mixed. I do think that they're probably mixed on their mother's side, but that is kind of an irrelevant question to ask when we're dealing with Portugal, because yeah, most people are white. Yeah, no, we do have people of other ethnicities, but yeah, majority is white. Nemo, what are you doing? You're not majority white. I think you're equal parts white and black, actually. Now I understand why the good luck tried to rent that place again. Yeah, exactly. It was like a small reference to that. I knew that I was gonna talk about it like sooner or later. So I left it. Like as no, please, Nemo, no. Oh, he turned on. Nemo, did you turn that? Did you summon a spirit? Nemo summoned the spirit. Now I have the shaman eyes. Tropicalist cat. Yeah, no, because that's also another thing that happened in Portugal. Like, in a bid to try to keep the colonies, the state propaganda, the state propaganda institute, or whatever it was called, they came up with this thing called Lusotropicalism, which was basically the belief, or the standard that was Emo has the composition of Tulicrem. No, he doesn't. He's more like an Oreo. But like, there's so many white and black cats called Oreo. Like, my brother is the one who came up with the name Nemo. And it was not because of the fish. It was because of the comics. I think I told that story before. It was because of some comics from like the 1910s, or yeah, it was Little Nemo. I copy coolers too. Ah, heavens, no! Why did Nemo summon the spirits of the underworld? I don't know. Cats are like that. Oh man. Okay. I gotta tell you guys because okay. So, on one hand, that's one of the things that was going on. That was one of the things. Oh wait, I ended up not finishing what lusotropicalism is. Okay, no, going back. I'm just gonna finish that, and then I'm gonna go back to the So lusotropicalism was basically a theory that said, a paradigm that said that Portugal was a land of many different ethnicities, because Portugal was not just Portugal. Portugal was the colonies as well. Like, everything was Portugal. It was a way to try and convince both the residents and the outside world that Portugal's hold on the colonies was justified. Because they were all Portuguese. There were no differences. There were no differences between people and stuff. And to an extent, that was true, but only to an extent. Like, there wouldn't have been colonial wars if that was 100% the case, because of course. But yeah. Is Atlantis separate from the modern world? That's something that I have to actually think about for the book, Andre. That is a very okay, it's like this. Atlantis is separate from the modern world. Now I just don't know if it's also time separate or if it's just physically separate. Basically there's a barrier like some kilometers outside of Atlantis that prevents other ships and other people from being able to go into Atlantean territory. So yeah, but I am still when it comes to the book, I am still undecided on whether Atlantis is also time displaced as well as physically displaced, rather than just having survived until the present. Yeah, I'm still thinking about that. Oh yeah, I remember when Macau was surrendered to China. Like, I saw it on TV. Atlantis is separated from the modern world while having like 6 consoles behind him. I mean, part of the lore part of the lore is also that the goddess of who I am a specialized oracle of, Nataoki, she sometimes goes to the present time and brings back knickknacks, including consoles and video games. And originally that was the lore behind why I was able to get them. Of course, like, you know, with streamers, you know, you begin with the lore. you begin like really thinking about your lore, and then eventually you start seeing, okay, so this isn't exactly compatible, so we're gonna have to think of other ways to make things fit. But yeah, Salazar was on something, not onto something, just something. Oh yeah, he was on a chair until and the chair broke and he fell. And there's people who say that it was not a chair, that he actually fell in the bathtub. But you can't have people knowing that dictators, that the heads of quasi-fascist states have mishaps in the bathroom while naked. So hence the story of the chair. Like, I am willing to believe that what happened was that, yeah, he was like, because he was in the bathroom and then he slipped and fell, and yeah, and like, now what was he doing? Like, if he was you know, going to if he was going to like do his business, or if he actually fell, or if he was going to take a bath and fell in the bathtub, I don't know. Did he fall butt first in the bathtub? I mean, we don't really know. That's a rumor. That's a rumor that, you know, the story of the chair was made up to cover that. Was made to cover that up. But yeah. And I kind of believe it. Like, I know that he fell. That is a fact that we know. He fell and hit his head. He fell and hit his head, and his faculties became much more limited. Like, so yeah, he was not fit to rule the country anymore. But people made him think that he did. People didn't like people made it. People straight up lied to the man. Dictatorships in general, because Kim Jong-il became King Jong dead in his bathtub, allegedly. Yeah. But you can't have the public knowing that, can you? Like, what are people... Pfft. Oh my goodness, this fascist leader went to the bathroom. He was butt naked. What do you mean? You mean that dictators aren't born with those fancy suits? Color me surprised. King Jong terminally ill. Yeah. Okay, but what was I talking before we went to to fascist dictators and their mishaps in the bathroom? Oh man, imagine if Elvis ended up president. Oh man, I can't imagine that. I can't, like, whenever I think of Elvis, I think of like, a very like secluded existence, other than, you know, the public appearances, you know. But yeah, the Portuguese colonies. Oh, I think that I had already wrapped that up. I had just explained what lusotropicalism was, and I think that I didn't do that much of a bad job. explaining that. Bro, how do we even get to fascist dictators pooping themselves to death? Well, that's just a regular occurrence in an Atari Yeo stream, which is why sometimes I wonder, am I being a little bit too strict when I say, oh, I prefer if there is no swearing because I don't mind if like younger people watch these streams, but then I talk about stuff like that. Then I talk about stuff like that, and it's like, yeah. You was telling to the haunted house owner that you wouldn't be returning. Oh yeah, right. Right. Oh right, even Robot Chicken Head Elvis Stitch dying while in the throne. Best chat stream ever. Yeah. This chat is many things. Normal ain't one of those. Oh yeah. I don't even know what normal streamers talk about. Like when they just, you know, when they talk about like when they do chatting streams, sometimes I do wonder, like, what do people talk about if they don't talk about fascist dictators falling butt first into the bathtub? No quiero a Elvis como mi presidenta. No te preocupes, André. Contrariamente al que muchas personas decían durante los años 80, Elvis no retornará. Elvis no va a retornar porque él es muerto. Él es muy muerto. Probablemente es already oh man, how do you say already in Spanish? He's already a skeleton. That's what I was gonna say. Okay, to be fair, I tried keeping things PG, and I thank you for that. And I do thank you for that. It's a matter of fact. Yeah. Yesterday I went to Cinemateca and found more info regarding the very first ever made in Atlantic. Okay, that seems like it's gonna go into a completely different direction, Elmer. Save it for later, okay? Save it for later. I'm not saying that I'm not interested. I'm not saying that I'm not interested and that I wouldn't mind talking about that. But let's keep the topics that I have on hold to a minimum, okay? Porque la vainilla es la mejor oyente. Yo no sé. Okay, thank you. Probablemente ya sea solo huesos. Ok. Gracias, Smoker. Man. Porque nunca interrumpe la conversación. That's the case for most food, actually. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, okay, so back. Yes, I've also tried restraining myself and throwing off F-bombs like I'm Bomberman at a demolition site, for real. Yeah, no, and even I sometimes slip. So yeah, sometimes I really think of okay, maybe instead of having like a no swearing rule, I'm gonna have keep swearing to a minimum. Like swearing is permitted. Swearing is permitted. Euphemisms are preferred. But yeah, like as long as you're not like swearing like left and right, like save your swears for like the precise moment in which they would be the funniest. I think I'm gonna change. I think I'm gonna change that rule so that we can also let loose a little bit. You mother flipper. Hello, Mecha Paul. Welcome. I was just don't say the N-word. Oh well, yeah, no, like there's some swears that are indeed off limits. I'm talking about the more like, you know, neutral ones that the people just use as expellatives because yes, like the N-word is completely 100% off limits. Do not use the N-word. So yeah, look, if you need to ice a dictator quick, just Carrero Blanco the guy. Son of a dolly duster. See, like we can get creative. We can get creative with our. For that one, it's a direct ban. Yep. 100%. Okay, Mecha Paul, we were talking about my journey these last few weeks, and then the conversation suddenly swerved into the Portuguese colonies and how our fascist dictator from Portugal, not Atlantis. Atlantis does not have fascist dictators. It did have kings that went a little bit off the deep end, but those were ousted. Because here's an interesting thing about Atlantis. If there's more than one pretender to the throne, there's a democratic vote held to choose to choose who the next king or queen is going to be. So yeah. God darn piece of shiitake mushrooms. It was the cat's fault. Oh yeah. I also remember the piece of shiitake from Sonic 2. It was the cat's fault. Yeah. But yeah, we were talking about mishaps. Mishaps of fascist dictators in the bathroom that get covered up as chairs breaking. Hi, Star Quartz, welcome. Yo. Or Spy Kids, yeah. Yeah, I don't even remember. I don't remember Spy Kids, but I did watch it but it was like a long time ago. When in doubt, blame it on the feline. I'm pretty good. I was just telling Mecha Paul what he had missed because he also just arrived on the stream, and yeah, basically I was explaining. I will replace the entire pantheon with myself. I don't care that they have actually physical forms. Yeah. But yeah, long story short, there was a bad girl in the house that I was, and I was already planning on leaving, but she expedited the thus ended the reign of Emperor What's-His-Face of Atlantical. Yeah. Actually, an interesting thing about the Atlantean gods, like, they did become human at some point. And they, you know, mingled with the humans. The most prestigious royal family that we have is descended from Akatea Tiladelumi, that's his name, who is the god of endurance, and patience. So, yeah. No, seriously, we have no idea what he looked like because everyone smashed his statues, yeah. And they made sure to start with the face. So there are demigods, yeah. Hello, how does the lemonade taste? I'm actually drinking water, but because a lemonade is not exactly the best to bring to a stream. But the metaphorical lemonade tastes pretty good. Tastes pretty good, actually. Thank you, Drill. Drill. Oh my god, I called you Drill. I'm sorry. But yeah. So yeah. Long story short, so I can continue. Hello, Spencer. You ever watched Panty and Stocking? Okay, that's completely off topic. Short answer, no. Short answer, no. Love the drawing style, the content, not so much. Like, I watched bits and pieces of episode 1 because my brother was watching it and I just, yeah. But I don't think that he kept on watching it either. Like, I don't know. I did see some of the posts. Sorry to hear the lot happening. Hope things improve soon for you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna, okay, I'm going to, fast forward a little bit. So I lost a job that I had at the small tourist shop, because of, changes in rent contracts or something. And on the same day, and I posted about this, I got a new job at a jewelry shop. Well, not a jewelry shop like, you know, gold and silver, but like stainless steel. Like in Portuguese we call those bijuterias. I don't remember what they're called in English. Like when it's like a jewelry shop, but it's not actual jewelry, you know, like it's stainless steel and other metals or something. Panty and stocking with garter belt. Yeah, it's very dirty and unhinged. Yeah, no, like I think that penny and stocking is one of those. Okay, a small segue, small tangent, because I have to get the thoughts out of my brain. I think that's one of my problems with, you know, it reminds me of a lot of the problems that I have with Vivzy Pop's stuff as well. Like, I love the drawing style, but I don't like what they actually do with it. You know, like I wish that we could get like a cool show that looked kind of like this, and something not, you know, raunchy and sweary and violenty and gory. Well, more gory than violenty. Violence can be funny. Violence can be funny. But yeah. I wish that we would get more like animation, more animation that, you know, looks cool, that looks, you know, actually cool, because like I know it's been a while. Like it's been a while since I've seen like a show that I've actually looked at and went like, oh yeah, this actually looks cool. Like everything is either, I'm not talking about anime, obviously. I'm not going into anime. Anime has its own problems. But yeah, like it's all very still very reminiscent of the drawing styles that we had like during the early 2010s, which I do not like. Whenever we had a show that actually looked cool, like it crashed and burned like hard, or it wasn't renewed for like even second seasons or whatever, like yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not for everyone, but that art style is awesome. Yeah. I definitely get it. As much as I love, yeah, it's not for everybody. The songs in those works undeniably slap, though. Yeah, Alistar is the only character that I like. As far as I can tell, Alistar is the only character that I like as well. And it's not just for the ace representation. Like he genuinely looks cool, and every time that I see like little gifs or little snippets of the animation, I love the way he moves. Like it's yeah. I want to watch Smiling Friends. I watched the first season like 2 days before they announced that the next one was gonna be the last. my brother jokes that you killed Smiling Friends. When you finally watched it, it's when they're gonna end. But yeah, and once again, the Zatsu has derailed. Oh yeah. Alistar and Vox are some of my favorites, along with Husk and Angel. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what those two look like. Choo choo! Ah! Yeah, no, the train is gonna get back on track soon, and by soon I mean now. The place that I was working. Okay, so the jewelry shop. Long story short, I was only gonna be there for like, the idea was, okay, I was going to do a month of experience. I wasn't, so yeah, like, it was gonna be, like, temporary for 1 month, and then after that month was done, I would get, like, evaluated, so to speak, and then they would decide if I stayed or not. Turns out, they evaluated me and said that I was gonna leave last Sunday. Last Sunday? Last Sunday or the Sunday before that? I don't. Wait, no. 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 Wait a second. No. Not last. No. The other Sunday, not this one, the other one. I've already been home for almost 2 weeks. Yeah. Hi, Marv. Damn, Atari killed the Smiling Friends. And here I waited until it ended. I think Gleb would be my favorite funny little guy. Yeah. I love Alan's voice. It's Alan, isn't it? Like the red guy. Like I love his voice. I love the way that he speaks. I don't know why. I remember back when I was a kid, my mom had a rule where my ma didn't mind if I watched movies or shows with very intense violence, but sex? Oh no, sex is too far. Yeah, no, that's a classic. That's a classic. Oh, you can watch people's heads blow up, but watching people having sex? No. Yeah. But yeah, so, and this, it's a very dry voice he has, yeah. Smiley Friends dies and doesn't come back. Yep, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. And it was all my fault. It was all my fault. But yeah, so the manager of the shop, like the whole thing of me not getting to stay took everyone by surprise. Everyone but the shop owner. Like the shop owner, like, and it was so weird because like on Saturday, the boss was there, and she even added me to the shop's WhatsApp group, and she gave me her phone number. And on the day after, we were having just like a normal day, and about like an hour after I had my lunch, the manager calls me to the back and says, "Yeah, today is the last day that you're gonna be with us." And she was just as surprised as I was, as my coworkers were. Like, it was so sudden. It was so sudden, and it made no sense. And my mom is still kind of like trying to wrap her head around the whole thing. But the thing is, like, it was super sudden, and they didn't really give a reason. They said, "Oh, he doesn't really match the image." The image that we want for the store. And my mom was there when we went back to the haunted house to get the rest of my stuff, because I still had to sign a few things so that they could pay me, you know, for the work that I actually did, even if it wasn't like a whole month. Like, I still worked for them. I already have the money, actually. Like, that's actually a good development from the last time that I talked about. Like, I am no longer broke. I just don't have anywhere other than this. I don't have anywhere where I can get money from. I'm sending resumes to see if I can get another job. I am not applying to the seaside towns anymore. I am trying to apply to my grandma's city because we have her house there. Since she passed away, it's empty. And I've mentioned before that if I worked there, I wouldn't have to like pay rent. I would only have to pay like the bills and groceries and stuff like that. Same thing if I managed to find a job here in my hometown, which would be ideal, but I only found one, and it said it's supermarket. Not the best, but at least it's not like completely full time. It was only like 28 hours, but I don't know if they're gonna call me for an interview or something. So yeah, and yes, it's also afternoon in my time zone, and I am talking about life and giving you lemons, and you make lemonade, but your juicer's broken. Time be weird like that. That I was, Pym will not return in Avengers Doomsday. Sorry, Tulu, I only read that now. I thought I was gonna be on vacation from work next week. Then I checked the calendar and realized I'm off starting tomorrow. Yay! It's probably just the obvious. They figured out they can just let the others work more and pay less. Maybe. I really don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, like, maybe it wasn't a bad thing that I left there, because our manager, while she was very nice and she helped me a lot, she and my coworkers helped me a lot because they knew what I was going through, you know, at the house and all the stress and all of that. Like, they knew. Like, they knew that I was in a difficult position. I was still trying my hardest, doing my best to, you know, do whatever to work at the store. Like, I was doing my best. Which is also why they were surprised. But the manager had this little bit of how can I put this? I want to be nice. But she believes in very strange things. Very, very, very strange things. Including, like, conspiracy theories, like chemtrails and ancient aliens, and she said that... Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Okay, so she said that. Oh, and she said that she also had like past lives and stuff, and that one of them was a priestess in Atlantis. Because of course. And what I usually say, hello Cyanic, it's all true. Oh no. But yeah, but what a oh, I just guessed that it was aliens. Yup. Yup. No, she didn't believe that. She didn't believe that, but she believed like in all sorts of energies and vibrations, and she told me that the reason why Atlantis went under was because they tried to open a portal because they tried to open a portal to a different dimension, but the vibrational frequency was off, so it exploded. Like, she told me this completely seriously. Like that, and that the reason why we haven't found Atlantis is because you don't have the technology to do it yet. Like, and she told me this completely seriously. Like, she actually believes this. Yeah, but one thing is kind of believing, another is probably to the sonic dimension. Justifies because she found an Atlantean shaman. I mean, yeah, I mean, added to the lore. I thought of it. I thought of it actually. I thought of doing that because remember that I'm writing the book. And one thing that I can already tell you, and I think that I mentioned it. I think that I mentioned it before. Yeah, there are two eras. There are two Atlantean eras. One is the solar era, the other is the lunar era. We're currently in the lunar era, and what separates the two is a big calamity that pretty much decimated almost the entire island. This sounds like some Sailor Moon shit. Yeah. I never know if these kind of people have too much imagination or have a few screw loose. Yeah, like I was also like that. I was like, and then she said that, oh, you can't play video games, you can't watch any media made after 1950 because that's when they changed the frequency from, I don't know, 50 hertz to 40 hertz or vice versa, and because of subliminal messages that the powers that are in control of the world want to send you subliminal messages and keep you from thinking. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And then she told me that, oh, you know the movie Avatar? That movie is 100% true. Like, humans are basically the avatars. Like, they made our bodies. Like, aliens made our bodies and put alien souls in them, and they're conducting an experiment. And they're conducting an experiment. They're seeing how this goes and stuff. And I love Avatar the movie because it's so accurate to what actually happened in real life. Yeah, I did not have the heart to tell her that Avatar came out in 2009, which, if my calculations are correct, it's after 1950. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah, exactly, PPA. Exactly. Like like, oh my goodness. And then she thought that, you know, like me and one of my coworkers who was also like, she's a nerd. She's a nerd in the making. Well, of course there are exceptions. Of course, there's always exceptions. Because what's a crackpot theory without exceptions to the rule? Maybe, but I don't think that she had the technological know-how to do that. Oh man! So basically, and she said that the Rockefellers were involved. Because I asked her like, who? Okay, so who is running the world? And she said, oh, some very powerful families like the Rockefellers. And I'm like, I'm reminded of when I encounter people like this, I'm reminded of something that I think it was Alan Moore, the guy who made Watchmen, who said it, that he thinks that conspiracy theories are all bunk. And one of the reasons is because, well, the reason why conspiracy theories exist is because some people want to believe that there is some order in the world, that someone is running things and someone is keeping things in check. When the reality for those people, when the reality, which for those people is unbearable, is that there's nobody in charge. There's nobody in charge. Nobody's in control. Nobody knows anything. Nobody. The world is chaos. The world is chaos. There is nobody at the helm. And for some people, believing that there are bad people at the helm is preferable to believing that there is no one at the helm. And I'm not talking about like religion or anything like that. No, I'm not going into that. I'm not going into that. I'm just going with what we know of the physical world. So yeah. Oh, good lord, I know exactly where this is going. Yeah. Actually, I heard Avatar is surprisingly faithful and very well researched when it comes to depicting hunter-gatherers' cultural practices. Oh yeah. Well, Al Capone was responsible for explorations for milk. He also visited sick children and paid for the recovery of innocent people caught in crossfire. I mean, yeah, no, like, what does that have to do with anything, Elmer? Or that the people at the helm have no idea what they're doing. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, but for some people, those thoughts are unbearable, and well, to me they're not. To me they are not. But there are some people who genuinely freak out if you tell them that no, there's no like them, you know, like, oh man, it's a conspiracy. They are hiding the truth from you. Who is they? Oh, you know, they. Like, they're like, for them, accepting that there is no they is worse than thinking that there's a they that wants that. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, today I'm not playing a game, Spencer. Today is just talk. I am gonna be playing a game on Saturday. I had Cleopatra Fortune scheduled for Saturday, but there's that event there's that Sonic Crossworlds event where you can play the game for free for a while, and my friends were thinking of doing like doing a stream with that. So it would be me, Weasel, my brother, and the two regular Suges, Danielle Komori, and Silver Damix. Yeah, PPA, yeah. So, like, long story short, maybe it's not a bad thing that I left before things went sour between me and the manager, because, like, whenever she was talking, I was able to, like, keep my mouth shut, just be a good boy, don't rock the boat, don't talk. Like, don't talk back. I did have to cross my arms when she said that that video games are designed to control your brain or something along those lines, and I'm like, they're filled with subliminal messages. And I'm like, look, I know that a lot of games work like Skinner boxes, which is a form of mind manipulation, but I don't think that that's what she meant. She didn't mean, Skinner box type things in which, like, a game is designed to be addicting and to keep you playing. No, she meant subliminal messages that like turning everyone into Manchurian candidates, basically. That's more of what she meant. Okay. Let me see. Well, there's all kinds of games. Yeah, no, exactly. But I realized immediately that she couldn't tell the difference between, I don't know, Minesweeper and a Sonic game. Like, like, or Tetris and Resident Evil. Like, I could tell that she could not tell the difference. Yeah, no, new around. It's a way for people to feel special, I guess. Like that they're above the rest of the world, basically. My stop smoking coach for the DS makes me violent. I play Manchurian Candidate the game. Reddit mods need a life instead of banning someone for a spelling error. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to. Wait a second. I think that, yeah. Hello, Phelan, welcome. And sometimes things look like conspiracies, but are just lowest common denominator mass idiocy. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if we actually do play Sonic Racing Crossroads, I can already spoil you that my brother is gonna play as Tangle and Whisper. Mostly Whisper. Back in 2020, I remember one of my classmates said that the government made COVID to try and distract the world from the woman. The woman! And those same people who talk about the hidden elites who control everything are the same people who are fans of Musk, Bezos, Zuckerberg, who are basically doing it in the open. Yup. I don't get people. I saw someone repaint Majima's ship to start to look like the Flying Dutchman's ship and had SpongeBob drive it. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome, actually. Okay, oh man, don't you just hate it when you're playing the video game and before you know it, you're out there doing all the crimes? Yeah, no, I'm glad to be back, Phelan. Hopefully, since the resumes that I am sending are mostly for, like, the city where my grandmother's house is, And for here, hopefully I won't have to take, you know, any more massive breaks, like, because even if I get just a part-time job in my grandmother's city, even if I only get a part-time job there, I'm going to be able to like install the best internet, and I'm still gonna be able to pay the bills, and I'm still gonna have money for groceries, and I'm still gonna have money left to save up. Even with just a part-time job. So yeah, would it be preferable to have a full-time job to get more money? Yeah, but I'm not saying no to a part-time job if the opportunity arises. Like, because what I need is to make money. I need to make money. Like, if it's a lot of money, if it's just a little money, like, no, I need money. I need money and stability. That's what I need. That's what I need. Okay, let me see, Crayola Scoot makes me violent? I don't know. Maybe if you use the red crayon too much. I've been maining Whisper since Sega is allergic to having boost characters. Crayola Scoot made me kill the president. I played the video game TM, and not long after, I downloaded a car. We talk of anything like Reddit being a toxic dump. Yeah, no, Atari's been talking about personal life, and that's shifted to conspiracies because the manager at the shop that I was in last was a conspiracy nut. I mean, is a conspiracy nut, and that's why we went to conspiracies. I don't even know if she uses like Reddit. Oh, and she also talked about like, oh man, she also talked about like mentors and like she liked AI, but she thought that it was like in the wrong hands and stuff. And I'm like, oh, how do I explain to this lady what generative AI actually does? Okay, like I better not say anything. I better not say anything. I like it. We've got to have money. Is the money saved up? Oh, hey, Holy Potato Paladin! Hi! Is the money saved up going to be used on video games? Yes. Yes, it's going to be used, on a bunch of things. It's going to be used on video games. It's going to be used on possibly, like, a trip or trips. And, stuff for the channel. So stuff for the channel. Like, if I'm able to save up enough money, I wouldn't mind getting a 3.0 model. Also because I'm writing the book, and I think that, you know, if I ever release that thing, I think that maybe a model update would be in order. But yeah, like most of the rest of what I've got going with the channel, I do like. Maybe I would change the logo as well. But yeah, no, like I've been thinking about it. Like, that's not a priority at all. Like, I like what I have right now is perfectly serviceable. It's only if I feel like I can make that if I can make that investment, basically. So yeah. Money and stability. Time to get into NFT and cryptocurrency. No. Oh my god. You'll be a bajillionaire in no time, trust me. I've only been wrong about stuff like this like a bajillion times. Also, what's this song from? AI is a tool that people will waste on art. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that right now. The song is from Final Fantasy X. It's the theme. It's the theme of Besaid Village or Island. I don't know if it's the theme that plays in the entire island, but yeah, it's from Final Fantasy X. So yeah, I would like to see Trips from Sonic Superstars as a DLC. Oh yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Conspiracy doesn't get you to the truth, it just gets you closer to your truth. Oh yeah. Sometimes it's better to not discuss with people like that. Yeah, the video game, the movie. Spencer, that's what they want you to think. Potato Paladin. Wait a second. That is an amazing idea. Everyone invests in my garbage coin. It's not a pyramid scheme. I swear. Garbage coin to the moon. Just give me money. I will start working on the infrastructure, blockchain, etc. Soon TM. And if I disappear with the money, don't worry. That's just part of the process. You feeling thirsty? Probably not as much as the data centers that are building to make AI better. I don't think that. Look, no matter how good they make AI, it's still AI. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, it's still gonna be worthless in the end. Like, and that's all that I'm gonna say about AI. Like, it's still going to be, like, because I think that's something that some people don't realize, is that if something is cheap, if something is easy, then it's worthless. And these illuminated minds have not figured that out yet. Blah. Time to sell your kidney and some centimeters of your intestines. Ah! I love this new emoji. Oh, I can't see it. I can see. Right, I gotta replay that game. Yeah. Unlikely it'll beat people. Yeah. I'm still gonna be useless until we've made Skynet. Let's go! Yeah, build Skynet! No, don't build Skynet. That's a terrible idea. Like Walmart. Yeah. Yeah, like, actually that is something that is something that also happens, like, for example, with with supermarket chains and stuff like that. Basically, the whole thing of bigger supermarket chains buying smaller supermarket chains and naming them after the bigger supermarket chain. And I'm like, there used to be a time where I could tell just by the name of a certain supermarket or a hypermarket, as there are in Europe, I think. Like, there used to be a time where I knew what to expect just from the name of the chain. Just from the name of the chain, I knew if I was getting, like, the full gamut of products that was available, a smaller selection, or an even smaller selection. And then, corner grocery stores, like, But then those bigger supermarket chains started buying the smaller ones and naming them after the big ones. So now you just don't know. Like, they've cheapened the brand for the sake of, I don't know, some misguided attempt at consistency? Like, I don't understand. Why would you want to cheapen your brand like that? Why would you not want to separate yourself from the other brands. Like you could still buy these supermarket chains and keep them with the same name because you didn't do all that much to change them. So like, why not just keep the appearances up? Like, and not undermine the value of your own brand. Meanwhile, half the chat is talking about AI. Misguided. Misguided. They're doing it on purpose. I say misguided because they think that what they're doing is preserving brand consistency, is showing that their brand is powerful and is everywhere. When in reality, when something is that ubiquitous, it becomes viewed as cheaper. Like it becomes viewed as cheap. And I don't mean cheap in the good sense that, oh, this is cheap. I don't mean cheap as affordable. I mean cheap as tacky. I mean tacky, low effort, low cost, low effort, ugly even. Here I am talking about about branding and companies and SEO and brand management, and out of nowhere I look at chat and you all know, like if you've been looking at chat, you all know what I'm reacting to. Neuron deleted it, and yeah, he did good. Like that's not the kind of conversation to be had here. Like, oh my. New job application, brand manager. I do have some qualifications. Because back when I attempted going to university, I did have some oh, what's the name? Like, I did have a few subjects that were about branding and marketing and advertising and management. I flunked the management one, actually. I flunked the management one, but I don't remember, like, but it was like by a hair. Like, I didn't know at the time that you could get your exam reevaluated, because if I did, I am pretty sure that I would have passed. But I only learned that like half a year later, so a little bit. Funny, maybe a little more questionable than anything. Yeah, no, my reaction was more out of the unexpectedness of the message, not so much. Why not be a social media manager? I heard it pays pretty okay. Because even though I did complete those subjects in university and like the technical institute, that like it's still higher education. I did not finish any actual courses, and when people look for people, when people look for when people look for workers in those areas, they usually want people who actually have, you know, the diploma. Like they want people who actually finish the course, that are actually licensed practitioners, kind of. Not people who dropped out of 4 courses, like me. I think everyone that paid attention got flashbanged by that one. Okay, Spencer. If you like doing stuff with AI, that's your prerogative. I'm not here to, like, chastise you, but keep in mind that this is not an AI-friendly space. Okay? Like, this is not at all an AI-friendly space. I do not like AI. I wish that it was gone. And if you think that that makes me, I don't know, like a spoil sport or a stick in the mud, well, tough beans. Tough beans. That's how I am. No, I don't using AI. Can't you get a diploma in India just by paying it? But for that, you need money! And you need to actually go to India. And you also need money to go to India. Unless they do it like, I know the feeling. I said IT. Also, I tend to follow with Atari's conversation topics, mostly. Yeah, no, sometimes someone in chat will say something that is interesting, and I'll latch on to that. I mean, if you're able to actually make it into a movie, Bingus, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, it's fine. Contact me if you ever manage to do that movie. But yeah. Let's see. Strange, because most of the time they ask for experience rather than diploma lately. I mean, yeah. The thing is, how can I put this? Usually they ask for both. There's a lot of, at least in Portugal. At least in Portugal, there's a lot. At least in Portugal, like, because, okay, here's the thing. I don't really want to, I don't really want to, talk, like, Remember what I said about cheapening things? That kind of happened with the education system in Portugal, because the 12th grade started being obligatory. Man, how do you say this? Okay, so everyone has to go through at least the 12th grade, which means that every average Joe has the 12th grade. Which means that the 12th grade is not as valued as it once was when you're applying for a job. Add in that an unemployment crisis, and they're employing people who have degrees doing jobs that usually, like 20, 30 years ago, would have gone to people who had the 9th grade. Nowadays the job market is super competitive because if you're someone who doesn't have a degree like I do, you are basically battling everyone who who does have a degree and is interested in the same job that I am. And people are usually going to pick the person with the degree, not because they are better for the job, or because they have more interest in the job, or because their degree has anything to do with the job that they're applying to, but because they have a degree. So yeah. I mean, what you're telling happens in all the world. Well, yep, there you go. There you go. So yeah, so ghost listings from... yeah, get a Canudo, everyone. Sorry, Canudos are worthless now. Yup. Exactly. Degree inflation as educational quality decreased across the board. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Entry job level with 30 years experience. Yeah! I've seen one of those. What was it? Because again, I haven't applied to any jobs today, but I did apply to a few yesterday, and I saw one that actually seemed interesting. But like, and it was supposedly entry level, but it asked for like 2 to 3 years experience in that particular subject, in that particular area. I think, what was it? Was it cars? Was it something related to cars or furniture? I don't remember. I remember that I saw one of those. Yeah, that was like it was for a receptionist job. It was for a receptionist job, and you had to have 2 to 3 years experience in the area. Oh wait, was it for a hotel? Maybe it was for a hotel. Maybe it was for a hotel. I don't remember. I looked at so many jobs. Canudo is a Portuguese slang-y term for a university degree, a higher education degree. Spencer. No, not Spencer. Cyanic. Sorry. Yeah. So if a Portuguese person mentions like a canudo, that's what they mean. It's usually because diplomas come like wrapped in these little in these little tubes. In these little tubes that are kind of pipe shaped. Pipe in Portuguese is cano. Canudo means a small pipe. So yeah, that's where the name comes from. Exactly, Neo. Exactly. I seen it recommended to use skills-based CVs instead of experience-based CVs, but I think it depends a lot on the type of job. I've used it because of a big gap. Yeah, no, like, it depends. It also depends on the management of the job you're applying to, because some of them care about that stuff and some others don't. But you never know. You never know when you're applying what kind of people are you going to find. Some people are going to value more the experience that you've had in other places. Others are going to value more what you say you are actually like good at. Like, I could have been a store clerk for 10 years and those 10 years could have been terrible. Like, I could have been a terrible store clerk for 10 years, but I was still a store clerk for 10 years. So some people are going to value that more than whether I was there for 10 years or not. But those people are rare, but they do exist. They do exist. Spencer probably heard Canudo as Cthulhu. Yeah. Oh, I have no issues dealing with customers. actually. Like, I'm usually, I mean, you know, it was my experience dealing with customers that actually told me that maybe I could actually do, like, streaming. Not as a job, but as a hobby that could sometimes bring in a little money. Zen, you are not a brand new viewer. But I will fear you. Ah! Zen! No! Be careful, guys! Zen has entered the chat! Ah! You're telling me Cthulhu isn't Cthulhu? No. The Call of Cthulhu. Oh man! Wouldn't that be a novel? At my former job, I got a promotion just by wearing the suit to work every day and the way I look, since management told me the higher-ups like the way I look. Yeah, no, there you go. There you go. No, like, there was at least one job where I knew that the higher-ups liked me. But it was one of those jobs that, well, the store closed. Like, again, because of rent stuff. Because the shopping mall, I don't know if you could, like, shopping center. Yeah, no, that was more of a shopping center than a mall, actually. Yeah, because the shopping center didn't want to renew the contract. So the store closed. Yay! Oh right, you are Elmer. I wish you the best. By the way, Call of Cthulhu, Elder Sign, o símbolo do velhote. For those of you who don't speak Portuguese, Phelan just said, yeah, like, what he said in Portuguese is pretty much what he put in English. Elder sign, o símbolo do velhote. Zen, please have mercy on me. I have no wife, but I do have several sons in the form of plushies. Oh, you and me both. You and me both, real. I have plushies and figures and dolls. Good old rent gouging. Even businesses can't escape it. Yup. Yup. Like your landlords, like even if you're in a business, your landlord can just out of nowhere decide, oh, we don't want your store anymore. I don't care, run away! I don't care, run away! Fear me! Cthulhu running around the water sprinkler in the breeze. Yeah. Canoodles. Yeah. I mean, I think there was one time where they translated, like in a dub, like in a Portuguese dub, they translated canoodle to canoodle. Because of mouth flaps, you know, it was super easy. One thing that is weird about Portuguese dubs sometimes is that they care more about whether the mouth flaps match than the general gist of what's being said. Which to me is a little bit, I don't know. Like, okay, I applaud the effort, but sometimes it results in very strange things being said. Plushies and dolls? Is it a collectible? The resale might be valuable. Maybe. Drill, do you have the Princess Diana elephant? You know, the Beanie Baby. Was it an elephant? Was it an elephant? I remember that there was one Beanie Baby, who was an elephant, who was very valuable. And I also remember that it was a Beanie Baby that was linked with like Princess Diana, and I don't remember if those two are actually connected, or if it's just my brain making the connection and there's actually no. Cthulhu with human feet sounds wrong. Yeah. I have a picture of Adaman and I'm not scared to use it. Yeah. So I have a few ribbons with nothing on them. If you want, I can give you one to do whatever you want. Johnny drew his avatar. I mean, here's the thing, since I'm not in the seaside towns anymore, it might be difficult. I would love to sign one of your ribbons, Elmer. Then you can tell people that you have an autograph of the world famous Atari Yeo, Grand Shaman of Atlantis. But yeah. Oh yeah, the Dragon Ball dubs on Seek. Those were so ridiculous, they went past bad and became its own funny thing. Oh yeah, like, I usually describe the Dragon Ball Z dubs, well, the Dragon Ball dubs in general. But they did get worse with Z. I don't know why, like, Dragon Ball was, you know, normal, and then Dragon Ball Z was just wacky. But yeah, the thing about the Dragon Ball Z dubs, usually I describe them as, what if a bunch of hillbillies decided to, well, dub Dragon Ball Z. I'm not saying that the people who dubbed it were hillbillies, but that's what it feels like. It feels like people from like rural Portugal just sat down and looked at that and went like, okay, I guess that's what this is. But yeah. Oh crap, it's Zen, he's back. Hi Danielle! How are you? Princess Diana Beanie Baby Bear? Isn't that like rare? Like over $200? Yes, exactly. But I think it was an elephant? Or was it a bear? Was it a bear? Maybe it was a bear. Maybe they're separate. Maybe they're supposedly they complained it was too violent, so they decided to pretty much do a parody. Oh yeah. Yeah. Goku is meant to be a hick, and this is often lost in the US dubs. Well, we got him pretty much down, pretty much like right on the. Oh man. My idiomatic expressions are failing me. It's not down to the wire. It's like right on target, kind of. Most of my other plushies. Oh wait. Drill, you mentioned what plushies you had. I do have a couple of potential valuable plushies. I grabbed a couple of British themed Pikachus for the pop-up Pokemon Center when it was in London for Sword and Shield. Oh yeah, those probably fetch a good price. But I would say keep them. Speaking of that, like, since, you know, I also collect plushies and figures and dolls. And one doll that I have that is pretty rare is a doll of Rimuru from that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Like, you know, an actual doll with hair and clothes and articulation. And he is super rare. Like, he goes for like upwards of $200 as well. Like upwards, like that, like 200 is like the bare minimum that he goes for. And And I told my mom that I was thinking of selling him to get, you know, some more money in my bank account. And she said, no, you are not going to sell this doll. I forbid you from selling this doll. Because if you sell this doll, you get the money. But then you're going to spend the money. And then you'll get no money and no doll. So you're keeping the doll. So yeah. Rimuru, nice taste of anime. I have to finish at least the rest of the first season. I thought I was gonna like it a lot more than I actually did, but a lot of it is you know, kind of, you know, just people talking about policies and stuff. At least the first season is. I don't know if the others are like that. Wise advice makes sense to me. Yeah, no, there you go. So she was like, yeah, no, you're not gonna sell this doll. You're not gonna sell this doll. You're keeping it. Beast Mama Atari, yeah. But what if you sell the doll to buy more dolls? I know, there's a Monster High Generation 3 happening right now. That is something that is something that I have noticed. That Rimuru doll is from a company called A-Zone International. They have their own brand. And there was a time where I bought a bunch of their dolls. And I love them. I still love all the dolls that I got that are from them. But I have noticed that in more recent years they've kind of veered away from the aesthetics that I liked, and they started, you know, doing kind of a lot of samey stuff. I don't know, like, I mean, on one hand, good, because those dolls were very expensive. They were not, you know, normal, like, fashion dolls. They were not like normal fashion dolls. They were, you know, pretty expensive. Like when I started collecting them, one normal doll would go for like 12,000 yen, which at the time was like 70, 80 euros. Things have changed. Things have changed in the meantime with inflation and whatnot. But the dolls have also gone up in price. Now a normal A-Zone doll goes for like 19,000 yen. And I'm like, holy frack, but this is... the light novel got a lot of policies and politics, so probably the same at the anime. Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's what happened. Like the anime, I think that the anime is pretty faithful to the light novel. Reprinting some stuff doll. Don't that devalue the current dolls you have? No, because they're all limited editions. Like they didn't like. Actually, yes. When I got into A-Zone dolls, they were reprinting a few ones, but they don't do that anymore. They haven't been doing that anymore. So like, every doll has gone up in value in the secondhand market. Okay, bye Tulu. It was great seeing you. Bye. Dolls? What doll? I'm talking about a Rimuru Tempest doll that I have. Actually, since I sent... Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. I am going to download this. Because I just happened to send some pictures to my what the frick. Yeah, save that. Save that. Okay. Okay, so this is a picture. This is a picture that I took of my Rimuru. Of my Rimuru doll with a Monster High doll. This is a Cleo Denial from Generation 3, specifically from the Monster Fest line. Oh, we're having a spat between the mods. Whoa. But yeah, so you can see what the doll looks like. Also, this is one of the reasons why I love dolls. I love mixing dolls that would, you know, that represent stuff that usually would never be in the same place. Bye B was a popular way to say goodbye in Japan during the late 80s and early 90s. Ah, okay. Yeah. Well, it does look expensive. Yeah, like you can tell that the make of these dolls is different from your regular old like fashion dolls. Like, I mean, you have Cleo right here to compare, and this is not exactly the best comparison because Monster High dolls are pretty high quality as well, but you can tell that there's a bit of a gap. You can tell that there's a bit of a gap between them. I mean, like, you guys remember the doll that I used to represent myself and, you know, those little videos. Yeah, that's an Azon doll as well. that's an Azon doll as well. Yeah. That's why my Toy Box Sorcerer Mickey action fig is right next to my Bloom Funko Pop. Yeah. Yeah, no, like, that's the one value that I do find in Funko Pops. The thing is, Nendoroids look a lot better, and sometimes they also do crazy, wacky things. Like, for example, you can have, let's see. You can have, for example, Kurapika from Hunter x Hunter joining Marty McFly in a time travel in a time travel mission in which they meet. What Nendoroids do I have? I mean, Naruto is low-hanging fruit, but still. Glad someone did your 3D model. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, right, okay, yeah, okay, right. you can have for example Kurapika from Hunter x Hunter joining Marty McFly as they try to help Ariel escape the clutches of Skeletor, for example. Like that's a crossover that you can do with Nendoroids. But if you add in Funko Pops, then you can add the British royal family into it. There's a Funko Pop of Princess Diana. Why is there a Funko Pop of Princess Diana? Can anyone tell me? Rip poor Naruto. Got downgraded into a low fruit. Hello Randy, welcome. Better than last week, definitely. I'm back in my hometown. I did lose my job, but I'm trying to apply to new ones, and this time closer to home, so that I don't spend so much money. Yeah, my model maker did an awesome job on my 3D. I know, right? Princess Diana, Oshi idol. I mean, okay, I don't know if it's bad to bring something like this up, but about the only thing that Diana, Princess of Wales, was missing was, the singing. To be that kind of idol. And then her death would have been even more televised, even more, like, there would be a lot more outpouring of grief. It would have made her death a lot worse. Let's be honest. What popular characters don't have Funko Pops? Good question. Do Final Fantasy characters have Funko Pops? I think they do. Yeah, no, they do. I think that they have at least a Sephiroth and Cloud. Patraco from Cleopatra Fortune doesn't have a Funko Pop. Wait, does Nadia from Nadia and the Secret of Blue Water, does she have a Funko Pop? I don't think she does. She's a princess of the people, and apparently the people demanded her in Funko form. Princess Diana graduation grief escorts myself out. Atari Funko Pop win. I think that it would be easier. Okay, Leonardo, Zen, just have your little fun over there, like, as long as it's not, you know, being ultra stupid, I guess. But I think that it would probably be easier for me to get a U2's before a Funko Pop. I don't know. I'm just saying, there's no Funko of Nadia of Secret of Blue Water somehow. See, that's one that you can get as an Endoroid. That's one that you can get as an Endoroid. I have it. I have the Nadia Nendoroid. There's a Clarabelle Funko Pop, but no Horus. What the heck? That is weird. That is very strange. But still, you can't cross over Nadia with Princess Diana of Wales. So I guess Funko Pops win. Sad. Yeah, no, I also like Nendoroids a lot more. I still have not fallen to the Funko Pop temptation. I think it's really because even though they make a lot of characters that I would be interested in, I just do not like the look. I just do not like the look of them. Like, okay, yeah, you have almost the entire cast of the Muppet Christmas Carol in Funko Pop form, but I still don't like how they look in Funko Pop form. Like, yeah, like, no matter how many times you can tell me, look, you can have Gonzo and Knuckles in the same room. And I'm like, I can do that with plushies. Oh, but they won't be proportionate. I know, but like Funko Pops are all like the same size. Like, no, I'll wait. I'll wait for a good smile to make a Nendoroid of the Great Gonzo. Thank you very much. They made one of Garfield. They made one of Garfield. What? Like, what's stopping them? What's stopping them from making Muppets Nendoroids? And then you can and then you can have like and then you can have Neji Hyuga going on his wonderful afterlife adventures with the Muppets. I just remember Neji Hyuga because that's one of the ones that I have. Like, and again, like, going with Naruto or Hatsune Miku, like, those are properties that everyone knows. So yeah, that's a little bit easy. When are they gonna make a Nendoroid of Strawberry Shortcake? I want an Nendoroid of Strawberry Shortcake. If you know the late 70s, early 80s look. Zen, don't eat the Muppets. Don't eat the Muppets. They're made of latex and foam and fabric. They're not good. They're not good for they're not good for your digestive system. You can also do the same with Lego minifigs. Oh right, yeah, I forgot that Legos were a thing. I forgot the Legos were a thing. And now I'm reminded of the bitter rivalry between Lego and Playmobil. I was more of a Playmobil kid growing up than Lego. I only had Lego Duplo. I never graduated to regular size Lego. By the power of God and anime, I will have Sailor Moon crossover with Princess Guinevere and Jewel Riders. Bonus points if you know what that is. It did have toys. So it's not that obscure. I think that someone tried to make like a reboot or something of Princess Guinevere and the Jewel Riders not too long ago, actually. The biggest offense I could find is that there's no Nendo of Lupin the Third, which I'm getting into it lately. Really? Wait, there's no Nendo of Lupin the Third? So let me get this straight. Good smile. There is a Nendoroid of Doc Brown from Back to the Future. There is a Nendoroid, I think, of Walter White from Breaking Bad. there are nendoroids of certain voice actors, like Masako Nozawa and Ryohei Kimura, I think. There are nendoroids of Avengers characters. There is even a nendoroid of the main character of the first Tokimeki Memorial game from the mid-90s. What do you mean there is no Lupin the Third? And one of Mike Wazowski. How the heck do you have Mike Wazowski and you don't have Lupin the Third? Oh wait, is it one of those things that that Bandai has the exclusive rights to? Are there SH Figuarts of Lupin the Third characters? Because I know that Bandai is kind of stingy with that. It's the reason why, for example, we don't have any nendoroids of Sailor Moon characters. Or Dragon Ball characters, even, I think. Could be wrong. Are there nendoroids of Dragon Ball characters? I know that there aren't of Sailor Moon, which I think is a major loss. Mulan fights with Inuyasha against the Communist Party. You could do that with nendoroids. Excuse you, Walter White? I think so, yeah. There are Figuarts of Lupin the Third. SH Figuarts, then. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Bandai thinks they can be Good Smile. But Bandai, I'm gonna level with you. You are not exactly known for quality. Yeah, there is! Yeah, there is, Elmer! Still can't believe a life-size Terminator exoskeleton figure cost $8,000. Wait, what? Why did someone make a life-size Terminator exoskeleton figure? Or was that for the movie? Was that a prop? And Pluto, yeah. Also have Mickey and Minnie and Donald, I think. And and yeah, I'm pretty sure that you also have Goofy, otherwise you wouldn't have Max. And I know that Max is like, I don't know if he was recently released or if he's going to be released. Like, JK, I'm gonna eat the moon because it's made of cheese. Oh, someone should tell my patron goddess that. Lady Nataoki, did you know that the moon is made of cheese? Does it stink up there? And Daisy, yeah. But Bandai is known for quantity! Let's go! Yeah, no, that's something that they definitely have. Did I tell you how I tried, like, way back when the SH Figuarts of Sailor Moon started coming out, that I was planning on collecting all of them? I gave up after both my Sailor Moon and my Sailor Mercury broke their legs. Yeah. Now I have them somewhere. I have somewhere inside their boxes, and I actually thought of like selling, because I know that there's people who kit bash figures and stuff like that. And if I can't display them properly, I honestly have no use for them. I might as well try to get new ones. Luckily, Bandai, since they're known for quantity over quality, they have re-released them a lot, which means that the prices on the secondhand market are not that bad, even of the first editions. So, yeah. Banui will not be happy. Yeah, no. No, she won't. Actually, let me check. Who said the moon is made of cheese? I'm up here. I'm up here. I'm just playing my video games and... what does this say here? The moon is made of cheese. The moon is not made of cheese. It's made of rocks. You can barely breathe up here. Does smell bad sometimes. Okay. I'll give you Atari back. Bye. No, that was Lady Natauki, goddess of the moon. The moon is made of moon. The god of Atlantis is a gamer? I mean, yeah. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. We don't really know about the god of the sun, though. Atari was just hypnotized by the devil. Gee, I hope not. Don't rabbits live at the moon, though? Yeah, no, like she's a bunny. She's an anthropomorphic rabbit. All the Atlantean gods are anthropomorphic animals, except for that time where the 10 twins. 10 twins, like they're 5 sets of twins. They're not all twins with each other. Like the 10 star gods. They became human. Like I mentioned that in this stream. Like they became human for a while and then they died and then they ascended to godhood again, basically. So yeah. Me too. Oh man, I loved Moon. I loved Moon. God damn it, Moon. Oh man, who brought Moon along? I will become Uranus. Eh? See what I did there? See, I didn't say the way that people were expecting. I said Uranus. Now you reminded me. Hello, welcome back, Luminosity. Leonardo, you just reminded me of an animated show that I used to love, which was it was called Stickin' Around. It was Canadian, I think, and yeah, the reason why it was called Stickin' Around was because it was based around like stick figures, kinda. Yeah, like it was supposed to look like a child drew it, and yeah, I imagine my shock when I watched Double Zeta, and there was a colony full of space dragons called Moon. Really? Nice save, Atari. I was ready. I was ready for the infamous planet. Moon's haunted. Can't go there. Of course. It's haunted by the ghost of Queen Serenity. Don't you know? Like, she gave up her life to make sure that Princess Serenity and the Sailor Scouts and that Earth guy all reincarnated in Japan in the present, which then was the 90s. Actually, I don't know if there was like any time lapse between that happening and the reincarnations showing up. No, don't destroy this galaxy. We live here. I don't care how hilarious it'll be. It'll be bad. Also, the upcoming Street Fighter movie. I have heard of it, but I don't know anything. I don't know anything about it. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if there's any like info already out about it. It will be a big prank. Oh hey, you guys back so soon? Can't explain. Moon's haunted. What? Why are you grabbing a gun? Going back. Moon's haunted. I do like how they get more powerful by playing games. I will solo Goku. Speaking of Goku, it'll be such a funny prank, Atari. I don't care. As Oracle of the Gods, I should warn you not to do things that will put the planet or the solar system or the galaxy in jeopardy. Actually, that reminds me. Is Atlantean belief heliocentric? I think that Atlantis just accepts that they're not alone, in the universe. Because here's the thing: as much as I rag on aliens and whatnot, my version of Atlantis was indeed well, it's not alien in nature, but the crystal, the meteorite that became the crystal that gives power to the whole island and beyond. Yeah, it was a meteorite. It came from space, and then the sun dragon emerged from it, and then the moon rabbit. During the space of one day and one night, because fire, and because it caught on fire, and then the flames crystallized in the moonlight. So yeah. Can you actually imagine putting the universe back together by piece using glue? I don't envy whoever would have that. Whoever would have that job. Elmer Mouse's glue? Yeah. That's it, Atari. The Atlantean goddess lives in an arcade in the moon. I have no proof, but no doubts either. Well, she probably does have some arcade cabinets over there. But it's not like a whole arcade. Like I do think that she has like a dwelling. But what if we make a lot of money by almost putting the planet in jeopardy as a byproduct? Corporations. Eat the rich. Does Cthulhu live in Atlantis? Not that I know of. No. I'm pretty sure that some Atlantean myths mention a being kind of like Cthulhu, but not like a universal constant. So it's not actually Cthulhu. So no. As far as I know, no Cthulhu in Atlantis. Sorry. My glue, it's worthless. It doesn't stick. You sound so defeated. You sounded so defeated when you said that. Okay. Buy and sell Pokemon cards. I heard a lot of people make money that way. I do have Pokemon cards, but they're all very old, and they're bent. They're bent. You know, they bent over time. And I don't know if they would be worth anything. I rewatched the trailer, so I think the plot goes like this. Everyone can have been invited to compete in the Street Fighter tournament. Wow, really? Okay. But M. Bison, the main villain, is behind this tournament. Isn't that like the whole point of Street Fighter? Like the original? Hey Atari, can we use your power? No, it's mine. The rich eat really well, so I bet they taste great. Yeah. Oh no, and now I'm thinking of cannibalism. That's not okay. Unless you're in a plane crash in the Andes and you have to eat your fellow men to survive because a lot of them died in the crash anyway, then I don't think that you should do cannibalism. Wait a second. We need the strongest power in the universe, and that power is the power of Atari Yeo. I wish! I wish! Arcade cabinets are expensive. Even the out-of-business arcades that are selling their cabinets go for over 400. Oh, yeah. Atari, please save us. From what? From what? What do you need saving from? I mean, I can ask Lady Nataoki, but I don't know. Not the plot of Street Fighter 2. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's the plot of Street Fighter 2. Yeah. Is there an app that you can scan Pokemon cards to figure out if they're worth something? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. There's a few apps for scanny, selly, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I could put some of them up for sale on Vinted, but a lot of them weren't mine. A lot of them were like my brother's as well. I think that we joined them. I think that we put them all in the same place. Unfortunately, I don't remember what that same place is. Hello, Filmrot! Okay, let's see. Let's see. What did you miss? Fascist dictators, breaking their bones by falling in the bathroom, and cover-up stories about them falling off chairs. My journey in the seaside towns through a very bad housemate to a manager that believes in a whole lot of conspiracy theories wholeheartedly. Me trying to send resumes to see if I can find a job that is closer to home so I don't have to spend as much money. Let's see. Let's see. What else? What did we talk about? We talked a bit about Portuguese colonialism as well. Sounds like a little too much. LSD. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I didn't ask her if she did any drugs. But as far as I can tell, it could also be like completely natural. Like, imagine if Atari got a Charizard that's over $1,000. That's enough for rent money. Oh, we didn't have any Charizards, you know, from the old decks. From the old decks, we didn't have any Charizards. We did have some cards from the jungle set. That's the one that we had the most cards from. We have gathered here today because the universe is dead and this is a funeral. And then we also talked about like the job market, and then Zen and Bingus McLovin Dingus, or the artist formerly known as Leonardo Idiocracy, are trying to use my powers to destroy the universe or something, and I think that they succeeded, and now we're holding a funeral. I don't know. I think I lost track. I think I lost track. Okay, that's it. I hate delete. No way, no fair. Philrod got the explain train while we've been stuck on the all station service. We have now put the fun in funeral. Yeah. You play Pocopia? No. No, I haven't played. No, I haven't played Pocopia. I don't have a Switch 2, and unless they release a physical version of Pocopia, which I don't think they will, I don't think that I'm gonna play it. I made a promise. I made a promise to myself that I would not buy digital-only games from then on. I don't remember when I said that, but at that point I had already downloaded like Monster Hunter Stories, the original, onto my Switch, and Suika game. So yeah, that's so yeah, those two are exempted. Yeah, but digital only games for consoles. I should say, like, I don't mind buying stuff on Steam because it's slightly different. But yeah, but digital games for consoles, no, not doing that anymore. But yeah, but it also, like, I think that Pocopia looks like it's fun. It looks like it's fun, but I don't... What the heck is going on in the chat? What? Most people are playing Tomodachi Life nowadays. Is Tomodachi Life a digital only, or does it have a physical release? Because I have been craving a game like Tomodachi Life for like ever. Like, I never bought Tomodachi Island, and it bugs me. And oh man, I miss The Sims so much. I miss The Sims so very much. The problem is that in order to play the way that I want to, I have to install a lot of mods, but not only install the mods, then I also have to go into the mods and alter a lot of things. Like for example, I don't want Sims to divorce each other like willy-nilly. I don't want Sims to just get together and then break up and then have children, and then have children, and you know, but not form families. I also don't want Sims to go onto a relationship as soon as they finish another one. I don't want them to have kids like willy-nilly. Like those are a lot of like parameters that you have to change in the mods. And I don't remember where they are, because the last time that I changed those, because I had my settings all saved up, but those were in the folder that had the whole Sims game on it, which was the thing that I like. Okay, so basically my laptop has two partitions. One is mostly for running the PC, and the other one is mostly storage. You can run things from there, but it's mostly for storage. And The Sims was in the running part of the PC, so I So I can't. Yeah, no, new around. I get it. I get it. You are justified. Don't worry. But yeah, aren't those you can control at the settings of Sims 4? I have no idea. I haven't played The Sims 4. Maybe I should, but I've heard. But I've heard that The Sims 4 is not very good. I don't know exactly why. People say that The Sims 4 is not very good. I know that it's free to play nowadays, which means that it has microtransactions that go to EA if you buy something. But I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I knew, like, but I was happy with The Sims 3. I didn't need to upgrade to The Sims 4 or play the original, but I can't get it to work. I can't get it to work because like you start a game. Hello, Credentosh, welcome. Hope all is well. Yeah, no, it's a little bit better. It's a little bit better now. Better than last week. Anyway, they were missing a lot of features from previous games when it was released. Nowadays should be somewhat fine. Okay. Oh, goodbye, Zen! Goodbye. Sims 4 is free now, though I think it's the design got a less goofy, a lot more goofy or a lot less goofy than Sims 3. Because I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know, because I look at how The Sims 3 looks and I look at how The Sims 4 looks, and like in my brain, I can't really tell much. I can't really tell much of a difference. But yeah. But yeah, Tomodachi Life seems like a lot of fun. Does someone? Oh, you know each other! Awesome! Okay, let's see. Most of my friends are still waiting to get Tomodachi Life, and they all pre-ordered the game. What? Jeez! Still? It has a physical release, but there are currently next to no physical copies available right now. Ah, okay. Then I'll just wait. I don't like. I am no rush to get a Switch 2, unless. Wait, is Tomodachi Life just for the Switch 2 or for the? Or is it for the... Okay, let me check really quick. Tomodachi Life, living the dream. Let's see. Wait, is it? Wait a second. It's for the... It's for the... It's for the Switch 1 too? You mean I could have already gotten this? Okay, maybe not, because physical copies are apparently sold out everywhere. So no, I couldn't. So no, I couldn't because I do want the physical. I do want the physical release. Okay. But there's no rush. There's no rush. Like that's the kind of game that I would play to like relax a little bit. So yeah. Like or I could just wait until secondhand copies start showing up in stores. Like, you know, like CX and stuff. Like, why wouldn't it be on the Switch one? I don't know. I just assume that any new game from Nintendo is for the Nintendo Switch too. Like, call me old-fashioned. Like, I don't. Physical Tomodachi are best Tomodachi. Yeah, they are. I mean, I'm not saying that online Tomodachi have no value, but being able to be physically with your Tomodachi is a gift. Atari Yo and Bingos and Zen will return in Adventures Doomsday. Is Fox McCloud there as well? If he's not there, then I don't know. I'll take Crystal. Yeah, somehow Nintendo failed to communicate it's on the Switch 1. A lot of people were surprised about that. Oh man, I hope that there weren't people who bought a Nintendo Switch 2 on purpose for Tomodachi Life just to find out that it was actually on the Switch 1 as well. I sincerely hope that did not happen. Oh man. Oh yeah, The Sims 2. It require 8 CDs. Okay, I don't know about The Sims 2 because I never played The Sims 2. But I have had Sims 1, like all the expansions of Sims 1, and I think that was 3 CDs. I think. I am not sure, but I'm 80% sure that it was that it was 3 CDs, which makes Sims 2's 8 even more like, whoa, really? We went from 3 to 8? Which is why I kind of doubt my memory. Was it 5? Was it actually 5 and I'm just misremembering? I don't know. That was like in 2003. Isn't the police station... Isn't like PlayStation games backwards compatible and 3DS can play Game Boy Advance games? I'm used to it. Yeah, probably. No, I know that the Switch 2 can play Switch 1 games. But I didn't know that that Tomodachi Life's main release was not like for the Switch 2. That's the thing that confused my noggin. I only know one person that is playing Tomodachi Life. Is it that cool and fun? I don't know. I've been part of me has been kind of avoiding it, because I want to be surprised. Like, I played the demo of Tomodachi Island, the one that came for free on Nintendo 3DS. I played that demo a lot. But I don't know what the full game was, and I don't know what how Tomodachi Life is different from that one. I know that it's better. I know that it has, a lot more customization options, which awesome. I can't wait to make myself and some of my OCs Some of my OCs do not steal. In there, because that's one thing that I like to do. One thing that I liked to do in The Sims is I liked to make up my own characters for The Sims, and just follow their everyday lives. Like, I don't know, I've always found a lot of comfort in simulation of real life. I think because for so long I was so riddled with anxiety and depression that just the thought of having a normal everyday life was comforting to me. Like, because I was always afraid of the future. Like, I was always scared. I actually talked with my mom about this yesterday, but not to get too existential or anything, but there was a time where I thought I had no future. When I was like 13, I kind of got used to the idea that I had no future, that the world was going to end sometime after I became a young adult. So I kind of lived my life riddled with, you know, I couldn't live a normal life. Like, you can't. How can you live a normal life when your teenage years are full of thoughts of how you're never gonna get to be old? Because the world is gonna end or something. For one reason or another. Like, because that's just... That was just what I would extrapolate based on what I saw on the news and stuff. Like, yeah. But that's a conversation for another day. Normal life until you find an alien in the game. I hated when aliens showed up and just randomly abducted my Sims. Like, dude, no! You are breaking my immersion! What the heck? Oh man, I got so angry whenever that happened in The Sims 3. Character creation seems really fun. Typical gamer experience. Spend the first 3 hours of a game perfectly making your character. Preaching to the choir, brother! Yeah, my... my life in a nutshell. I love character creation in games. And I also hate character creation in games because I know that if a game has a character creator, my first session is not going to have any gameplay in it. Unless you count making the character as gameplay. One thing that I do like a lot about Tomodachi Life is that, you know, the hairstyles are a lot more varied than they were, you know, in your usual me makers. I got a lot of mileage of the long hairstyles. Ah yes, teenagers, the true aliens. Yeah, it happened to me, but I didn't think the world was gonna end. Yeah, no, I found out that a lot of people had thoughts like that. But the alien is the immersive part for conspiracy theorists. I don't care. I don't want aliens in my game, which means that I'm never going to play Ratchet and Clank again. Let's see, Ratchet and Clank. See, I have Ratchet and Clank right here. It has aliens. I'm not gonna play it again. Goodbye. Whee! I just threw it on the bed. Yeah. Wait, so you're telling me that alien abductions are not normal? Usually, no. And we're back to the lady. What lady? Where is she? Where is she? Where did she go? Nah, making the character is the gameplay. Ah, okay. I remember when Nadia aired on television, I didn't want to watch it because I knew the world wars were going to happen so soon after the anime's events and destroy everything. Oh, yeah. What is it? Okay, what is it with media that uses Atlantis and setting it like either in the late 1800s or the early 1910s? Because Nadia and the Secret of Blue Water is set like it starts with the Paris World Fair in 1889, I think. The one where the Eiffel Tower was unveiled for the first time. They meant to take it down. They didn't. And Disney's Atlantis takes place in the 1910s. Like Milo even says that probably what's going to happen is that the villain is going to hand over you know, the crystal, the heart of Atlantis to the Kaiser. He actually says the Kaiser. And he doesn't mean Hitler. He means Kaiser. I don't remember his name. The guy who was in charge of Germany in 1910s, and the one who led Germany to war. That's yeah. Atari, can you speak of the woman? Oh yeah, it was the woman, not the lady. The woman. Okay, wait. I'm kind of lost. What was it about the woman? Looney Tunes wait a second. So no Looney Tunes games unless Marvin's not there. But yeah, I also caught that run of Nadia on German TV. I wish I had caught Nadia on TV, but probably I would have been too young to appreciate it. No, Ratchet and Clank. Goodbye. That was the time. Oh, okay. That was the time where Atlantis was at its peak, popularity. Yeah, right. Kaiser Wilhelm. I wanted to say Wilhelm, but I didn't. But I wasn't sure. But I wasn't sure about it. Oh wait. A guy said to the government to distract the world of the woman. Okay, the woman. What woman? Okay. You mean the funny mustache man that led Germany? The other one. The other one, not the one with the toothbrush, the one with the proper mustache. Plate tectonics was still a fringe theory until the 1950s. Yep, which makes a lot of books about Atlantis very hard to read because they're all written on the assumption that plate tectonics do not exist. Man, I still remember. Okay, I talked about this before, but I don't know how many of you were already here. So yeah, I have this book called The History of Atlantis, and I bought it because I thought, okay, maybe there's some interesting ideas here. Some stuff that I can, you know, pick up for my own version of Atlantis, you know, to fill out some details and whatnot. But like I only made it to page 30 because it was just so stupid. Like, it wanted to be an archaeology book, but at the same time it was basically asking you to turn your brain off, and if you didn't, you were an idiot and stupid. And I have never been so insulted by a book that was not out to insult people in my life. And it was written in the 20s, so yeah, plate tectonics were not a thing. But first it called me stupid for not believing in its premise from the get-go, like for not believing that Atlantis was real. Yeah, says the Atlantean shaman, but this Atlantean shaman is from a fictional version of Atlantis. We're talking about like the real world, you know? Victorian era is popular in media. Oh, well, yeah, no, that too. But yeah, no, the book straight up called me stupid. And I was like, I can't deal with this. But then I actually went a little bit in front of the book, and it, of course, said the things, Egypt was an Atlantean colony. Oh, okay, why didn't they make colonies in, I don't know, the rest of North Africa then? And I would be like, oh, frick if I know, is that how things work? No, it's not. Unless Atlantis was in the Mediterranean, in which case you are disregarding Plato's account that it was beyond the pillars of Hercules, which we now know to be the Strait of Gibraltar, which means, yeah, Plato did imagine Atlantis in the Atlantic Ocean. So yeah, there's a little bit of a problem there. Like the territory that is now Portugal was more likely to be an Atlantean colony than Egypt. And you still went there. Why? Because Egypt is cool. Because everyone wants to be the one to figure out who came up with Egypt. Because it can't have been the Egyptians. They were too dark-skinned for that. They were too dark-skinned for that. They were too Mediterranean mixed with sub-Saharan. Let's not even think about the time where they were conquered by the Greeks, and the Greeks kind of replaced the whole royal family, which means that the royal family was Greek, like Cleopatra. Like, yeah, no, she was Mediterranean, but she was not like the people that like. I'm talking about this way too much. Makes sense to set Atlantis-themed media before the IRL end of the world. I mean, yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if there were like stories based around like Atlantis and like 2012. Because, you know, people said that the world was gonna end because people can't read calendars and don't know that after a calendar comes another. You idiots! You absolutely... Sorry for the swear. Fucking idiots! You owe me 8 years of my life! You hacks! You absolute morons! That had to come out. The real world? What's that? Sounds weird. Plot twist, Lusitania was Atlantean. I've thought of incorporating that. Into the story, Johnny. Also, welcome! Clearly it's the Greeks that invented Egypt. Oh yeah, even though like Greek civilization only flourished like, I don't know, 2,000 years after the Egyptians were already a big thing. Yeah, I guess. I feel sad that Alfred Wegener never got to see his theory confirmed. Okay, I don't know who that is. The funny three meme. And in another cruel or funny twist of fate, a ship by the name Lusitania also sank. Yeah, and it was in World War I. It all comes together. Absolute nincompoops. Yes. Yes. It's all connected. It's all connected. It's a conspiracy, man. Like the ones that my manager back at the place believed in. Like, dude, they just don't want you to know that, like, Lusitania and Atlantis and World War One, like, that they're all connected. Woo! Who's Alfred Wegener? Let me see. Alfred Wegener theory. Yeah, what's his theory? Tell me. Geophysicist, geologist, meteorologist, blah blah blah. Okay, blah blah blah. Let's see. During his lifetime, he was primarily known for his achievements in meteorology as a pioneer of polar research, but today he's most remembered as the originator of the continental drift. Oh! Okay, so I'm suggesting in 1912 that the continents are slowly drifting around the Earth. His hypothesis was not accepted by mainstream geology until the 1960s, when numerous discoveries such as paleomagnetism provided strong support for the continental drift, and thereby a substantial basis for today's model of plate tectonics. Yeah! Basically, this is the guy who says that 2012 the movie is a bunch of bollocks! Was it the 2012 movie? I don't think so. Oh, it was the manager, not the woman. Yeah. There was a time. You're referring to Otto von Bismarck, I think. Oh, okay. Something Wilhelm scream. Excuse me. He tried to advise Austria to not declare war, but he was a courier who didn't arrive in time. Oh, ouch. Yeah. The neutrinos are changing. At least I recall 2012 releasing in 09. Yeah. It was. I didn't like it. I mean, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. Of course, I didn't. But yeah, I remember the movie being like, yeah, no, it was super dumb. It was like, ugh. And then you find out why Roland Emmerich actually wanted to make the movie. He wanted to make a movie about the flood, you know, the one in the Bible. But since the Bible itself says that God will never send another flood, then how the heck are we gonna get present-ish people to face a massive flood? It's 2012, it's the Mayans, oh whatever. The same guy who talks about the woman also said that 9/11 was a dream, and people who saw the Twin Towers was just imagining them. Oh my. I wish that it was just a dream and that I just imagined that whole thing. Would have saved me a lot of grief. Would have saved me a lot of grief. Would have saved me a lot of my teenage years. Holy crap. You guys know what it's like to see your classmates all worried about like who likes who and who's gonna be boyfriend or girlfriend with whom, and you're worried about terrorists? Like, there's a little bit of a disconnect, it's all I'm gonna say. Please ignore all the videos. Yeah. I thought it was on purpose, Barney. Hi. Ite. Yeah, it's been a while. But hopefully things are gonna get a little bit back to normal now. Atari teenage years is just a dream. So you were scared about various world events? Yes. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. World events were one of the main reasons behind my gripes, my struggles with anxiety and depression. Because I couldn't turn them off. I couldn't turn them off in my brain. Like, it was like they happened, you know, even if they happened like thousands upon thousands of kilometers away, to me it was like they were happening right here, right next to me. I don't know, like my brain couldn't parse that there was distance, that I was safe. You know, that's what happened in my head. I'm gonna say that there is a reason why the worst years of my depression were from like 2014 to 2016. If you know anything about the Middle East, yeah. Yeah. That was I'm just gonna say this. And if you know, you know, and I am not going to dwell too much on this topic anymore. I'm just gonna read what Johnny said. But yeah. Je suis Charlie. Je suis toujours Charlie. And if you know what that means, yeah. All I know of 9/11 is what my mother tells me. That she grabbed me and my little sister, both of us babies, when it was being broadcast and witnessed the second plane hitting on TV. Ouch! That is... oh... That must... oh man, that must have been traumatizing for her. Yeah, things are getting heavy. Okay. I'll finish this conversation. This conversation about these topics. Just by saying that I suffered a lot. I suffered a lot with 9/11, but I was lucky. But I was lucky that when I turned on the TV, that had already happened. So yeah, like I already knew that there were two planes. Yeah. Yeah, no, she was scared even if it wasn't here. Yeah, no, like it was something without any precedent. But yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that anymore. I do think that talking about these things sometimes is healthy, but with like the proper warnings and stuff, because even though I think that a lot of people have overused the terms content warning and trigger warning and all of that because a lot of people just get a lot of people like I don't know, like, you know, some people kind of use those things as like excuses to not deal with their problems. Obviously, again, not everyone. I'm just saying that, you know, trigger warnings and content warnings are useful tools, but I do think that in the last few years, they have been overused to the point where it's not benefiting anyone anymore. Like not even the people who it was supposed to like protect. But yeah. Disaster no more! Back to goofing! I like sour candy. And really bad puns. Yeah. Okay. Back to goofing. Kiba, wanna help me? No? He just left. Wait a second, let me see if I can close my balcony. Because, I have it open, and now it's cold. Like, it's that time of year where it's kind of hot. Outside during the day, but during the night the temperatures drop like massively. So yeah, like 6 being afraid of 7 and bicycles not being able to stand on their own because they're too tired. Back in 2022, when the Queen passed, he said that the Queen isn't actually dead. Oh, your friend. Okay. Okay. And that she faked her death so she can live life without fame. I mean, on one hand, that is not like the most outlandish thing to believe, but on the other, did you see her? Did you see her, like, before she died? She wasn't looking too good. She wasn't looking... She wasn't looking too good. No, it's not 67. 67. The Jungle Book came out in 1967. That was 1 year after Walt Disney died. It was the last movie that he actually had a hand in making. The next 2 movies, the last movie that he greenlit was The Aristocats, but he had no involvement in the actual movie, like in the actual making of the movie. And the first movie made completely without Walt Disney's say was Robin Hood. She was old, yeah. I thought the Queen was supposed to live forever. You mean money can't buy immortality? I mean, Atlantis has a queen. She's definitely not immortal, let me tell you that. If she couldn't live without fame, why didn't she come back to life? I can't believe Titan was right in the end. And there is no Queen of England. Well, he's right. Right now. I know who to ask if I need... I know who to ask if I need a Disney story summary. Oh yeah, my Disney encyclopedia chops are not as sharp as they once were, but I still have a lot of knowledge. I still have a lot of knowledge filed in the old noggin, ready to fire at a moment's notice. I mean, I did that stream with me and my brother with the tier list. By the way, we still haven't watched Zootopia 2. We still can't rank it. In the tier list, unfortunately. The Rescuers was an idea thrown to Walt's table, but he was in doubt because of the political stuff from the original books. Which is fair. Like, I don't know anything about the Rescuers books, but I can believe something like that. And also, the Rescuers just looks like something that Walt Disney himself would pick up. He did like mice. Really? My Disneypedia is better than yours, Oliver? Oh hey, oh yeah, there's Disney Villains comics at Kickstarter. I'm not sure if it's canon. Oh. If it's on Kickstarter, maybe not. Join me next time when I cause even more pain by bringing up Skibbity Toilet. I don't even know what that is. I don't get it. Okay, it's getting cold. Let me just see. Okay. Okay. Good. You know more stuff about the animators. Oh. I mean, yeah. Yeah, probably. I don't remember. Can I name all of Disney's 9 old men from memory? I don't think so. I don't think so, unfortunately. Like, there's only like 3 that are coming to my head right now. I mean, the 2 longest lived ones, Wooly Reiterman and the other one. And Ollie Johnston? Was that his name? Then there's Milt Kahl, who has gained like a lot of recognition in the past decade or so. People have been like rediscovering him. It's heartwarming to see Gen Alpha get hooked on Gmod shitposts. Yup. Back in my day, we had Full Life, Half-Life, Consequences. No, Half-Life, Full Life, Consequences. That fudged it. Dang it. Frank Thomas and Fred Moore. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, Dynamite published some Disney villains comment. Wow. Hello, Step. Welcome. Yeah, and that's 5. There's 4 left. There was one who specialized in like roly-poly characters. I don't remember which one that was. Ward Kimball. Yeah. Jack Hanna wasn't one of them, was he? You know what? I'm just gonna look it up. 9. No, wait. Disney 9 old men. Ah, there you go. John Lounsbury. That's the one that I was thinking. Okay. So, Milt Kahl, Mark Davis, Frank Thomas, Eric Larson, Ollie Johnston, Wooly Reiterman, Les Clark, Ward Kimball, and John Lounsbury. Yeah, there you go. Disney's 9 old men. Ravenholm, you shouldn't come here. Side note, why wasn't iWorks part of that? Good question. No, Les Clark was. Les Clark was part of Disney's 9 old men. But this is our house. And John Freeman was sad because they couldn't live there anymore because there were zombie ghosts. So he blew up the house so they had peace. What PC build are you rocking? An Asus laptop from 2017. Still, it's always been the same. I have never upgraded my laptop or PC or whatever this thing is ever since I started streaming. Frank and Ollie are especially noteworthy due to their documentary on authoring The Illusion of Life with the famed 12 Principles of Animation, which is still a book that I want to get, but it's so expensive. Why don't they reprint that thing? It's like, like, I want to learn about animation from 2 of Disney's 9 old men. Like, I could learn animation also from what was his name? Richard Williams, But Richard Williams, I am so sorry. But your biggest claim to fame, you have two biggest claims to fame. One is Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which you were the supervising animator in, which is great, awesome. But then you have the Thief and the Cobbler, which you never were able to finish because you were such a perfectionist that you kept changing things over and over and over and over, and people ended up releasing it without it being complete. And now we have the recobbled cut, which I think it's available on YouTube. Actually, what would you guys think of a watch along of The Thief and the Cobbler? Actually, of the recobbled cut. Because that's fully available on YouTube. I think. I could be wrong. Let me just check. Ravenholm was nothing like the countryside. There were no birds singing, and the pants were dead, and the dirt was messy and bloody from head crabs. At least while it isn't more bootleg Disney movies, I'm fine with it. Oh man, I wanted to showcase more Disney bootleg movies. Ah, dang it! Also, yeah, Half-Life Full Life Consequences. Classic. Clark was the second in command while Ub was first there. The duo made the first shorts and even from art and comics. Ah, yeah. I still have nightmares with that Mulan one. I'm sorry. Okay, who did JJD and Freyshu voice Elmer? 'Cause I'm actually curious. Because I remember the characters somewhat. Disney doesn't want you learning about it, clearly. Well, that's silly. Well, guess I'll just pirate it then. Boop. No, but I actually wanted the book. Like, even if I pirate it, I still want to buy the book. Okay, thank you, New Around. Oh, actually, oh dear. Actually, I'm gonna finish stream. I'm gonna finish the stream right here. I didn't notice what time it was. It's already 9:30, almost. Ah, dang it. Okay, yeah, no. We're gonna have to stop for today. Again, next stream is going to be on Freyshu voice Tasha. Oh, okay. Fitz. Freyshu was a great Matt Broderick if he could actually act, kind of thing. But yeah. Oh, what was I thinking? I can see that. I can 100% see that. Hi, Godless Weave! Yay! Yeah. Oh, right. Saturday. I'm gonna have a stream. I'm gonna stream. Not sure if it's gonna be Sonic Racing Crossroads, like I said, or if it's Cleopatra Fortune, like I said before. I still have to make the thumbnail for that. And also for Crossworlds. I'm gonna have to make thumbnails for both of those because, like, if Crossworlds is on Saturday, then I move Cleopatra Fortune to Monday, probably Monday or Tuesday. We'll see. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Cleopatra Fortune. I never expected a VTuber to stream. You know about it? I mean, that's one of that's one of the things that I like doing. I like playing games that most VTubers don't, either because they don't know about them or because I don't know. I just find them interesting, and I wanna share them with people. So yeah, look forward to a theme hospital stream in the future. Probably just a one shot, but yeah, because that's also a game that I played like when I was an older kid. I think an older kid. Like I was probably like 12 or 11 or something. Okay, time for the send off. Okay, whether you're watching this live or the VOD or are a lurker or are a member who just happened to not be able to show up, know that your presence is always appreciated. And see you soon! And I do mean it. See you soon this time! Or, as they say in Atlantis, Ekabe! Bye!